Hey, Vaughn people, we're back. We have an extra Blooket today. We beat Sly 1 a little early, so we have some Spyro the Dragon trivia by Dendorado. Dendorado sent me a couple of offshoot Blookets that we have kind of in the banks here, and Spyro is one of them. There's also a Pac-Man World Series trivia and a Sly Cooper Series trivia, but I don't want to do that one until I've gotten through more than just the first game, so... thing with Spyro is that I have familiarity with stuff beyond the original PS1 trilogy. I've played and beaten, unfortunately, Spyro 4 or Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, one of the biggest disappointments in my gaming career. I played Spyro A New Beginning for maybe 2 hours before I realized that I hated that. What else? I've played Season of Ice or Season of Flame on the GBA. I had Spyro Orange, which is bad. That was the Crash crossover. Very wasted opportunity, that one. The Reignited Trilogy I love. I've played the Reignited Trilogy on stream, if you're curious. If you're clicking on this VOD because you like Spyro, I have played all three of the Reigniteds back in the... spring, summer, I think the spring of 2021 is one of the first things I streamed fully. And if you want to play along and do some Spyro trivia, just punch that code in. Actually, let me pin it. Damn it. Oh, thank you, Frosty. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much. 899-2947. What would be a good Spyro-related nickname for this Blooket? Gnarnibus Gnork. I'll be Pat's Rage. Like Ripto's Rage. Pat's Rage! There you go. Yeah, I thought there'd be a lot more Sly as well, Otto. I probably should have just tried to finish it last week. I just wasn't feeling too great by the end of our usual stream time. I probably could have pushed through, though, because it really was just... we had the mini-game, the turret game in China, the Carmelita shooting me level, and then the final part is shorter than all of the main areas throughout the game, so... what's a good Blook for this? There's no Dragon Blook. So that's... is there... a Yeti, a kangaroo, a penguin. Then it could be Sergeant Bird. There we go. Baby penguin, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's true, though. Lava and jetpack at the end of that stream, especially if I wasn't feeling great. Maybe it's for the best that I did not push through. So, what are the, Sly 2, like, that's on PS5, but I have to do, like, the subscription thing? Is that the whole gist of it? Because I don't really want to do that. I'd rather, if I could just, like, buy it, you know, digitally off of something. Yeah, it's called Gateway to Presto in Europe. Like, is it a PS4 thing that I can buy, or does it have to be PS5? I don't remember if anyone told me earlier. I apologize. I guess we'll get started on this. It's not like we're waiting for a stream to start and people are coming in. PS3 version. There is a PS4 thing. That's so stupid. I hate, like, locking games behind fucking tiers of subscription. PS3. I could do that. Or I could just, you know, play it the same way I played Sly 1. Yeah, it's a great question, Otto. I mean, you know, I would love to actually own the game. But... alright, here we go. It is Spyro the Dragon series trivia by Dendorado. What is the name of the first homeworld in Spyro the Dragon? Dreamweavers, Sunrise Spring, Summer Forest, or Artisans? That's an easy peasy one. Boom. Let's fucking go. It is indeed the Artisans. Sunrise Spring for Spyro 3, Summer Forest for Spyro 2, Dreamweavers is the penultimate level in Spyro 1. Ah, yeah, Fatal Frame. Yeah, I could use the Fatal Frame money to get... listen, as long as I have your blessing, Frosty. Number 2. Who is the final boss of Spyro 2? The Sorceress, Nasty Norik, Ripto, or Grendor? Another easy one. Boom. Boom. I kind of, did I spoil it earlier in the lobby? I might have. Boom. That's right. Spyro 2, Ripto, Nasty Norik for 1, Sorceress for 3, Grendor. I'm guessing that's one of the spin-offs, or one of the, maybe the action-adventure trilogy one. Number 3. How many playable characters does Spyro 3 have? 3, 5, 7, or 9? A little tricky. I had to think about that. Bio. Xehanort's not the final boss. Spyro 3. Spyro 2. It is 7, so I had to count on my fingers. You got Spyro, Sheila, Sergeant Bird, Bentley the Yeti, Agent 9, and then you got Hunter and Sparks. That's 7, yeah. You can't forget Sparks. That's right, funny KH number. All right, only me and Sober Briny got that one. Yeah, 7 playable characters. Obviously, you're usually Spyro, but all the speedways have a Hunter level. Every homeworld has a Sparks level. I believe, who is this character? Cinder, Mrs. Shoutfire, Ember, or Bianca? Oh yeah, Mrs. Shoutfire. I think that's Hero's Tale. Sorry, I guess I spoiled it. That is not Mrs. Shoutfire. I believe that's like an old grandma dragon. I do think that's a real character. Yeah, that's Cinder. I do believe she is the antagonist of the first Legend of Spyro sub-series, but then she becomes an ally by the 3rd game, something like that. Yeah, I think it's like, let me Google Mrs. Shoutfire and see if she's real. Yeah, she is indeed. Also known as Nanny, is an elderly female dragon who first appeared in Spyro: A Hero's Tale. She's in charge of the nursery in the Dragon Village, which is a realm within the Dragon Kingdom. And she's like a pink dragon with like a blue apron type thing. Mrs. Shoutfire. There you go. I have played Hero's Tale. I forgot. I did beat Hero's Tale. It's like a C+ video game. It's very regular, some might say. Number 5. In which level of Spyro 3 can you find Lara? I mean, Tara. A Molten Crater, Lost Fleet, Crawdad Farm, or a Desert Ruins. You might be able to tell from the picture. No, it is indeed the Desert Ruins. It's weird, though, because there is a level called Haunted Tomb, and she is, you know, a Tomb Raider reference in the same homeworld at that, but she's in the Desert Ruins. Lost Fleet is the homeworld before that. Molten Crater is the first area. Crawdad Farm is a Sparks level. All right, let's take a look. At 5 questions in, we have me, Gnarnimus Ganoric, Sober Briny, Galvanus, and Dot. Number 6. Who never voiced Spyro? Who never voiced Spyro in any game? Jess Harnell, Elijah Wood, Tom Kenny, or Corey Burton? I think I got this. I'll be very surprised to learn. Okay, yeah. Corey Burton voices many characters, but Spyro the Dragon is not one of them. Tom Kenny was the original... Actually, no. Carlos Alzraki, he also voiced the... I think he was the Yokiro Taco Bell Chihuahua, among other things, obviously, but that was like something he was known for at the time. Tom Kenny was 2 and 3, and then he came back for Reignited. And Elijah Wood, I think, was the first Legend of Spyro game, maybe. And I don't know what game it was, Jess Harnell. Maybe Hero's Tale or something? Or maybe one of the other Legends games. All right, number 7. Who are these characters? Azrael and Amy, Handel and Greta, Flame and Ember, or Agent 9 and Sheila? Oh, Tom Kenny was in Enter the Dragonfly as well. Hero's Tale is Jess Harnell. Okay. It is indeed Handel and Greta. They speak in Uwu. They're in Spyro 2, and they return in 3. They're secret agents. Number 8. In which of these levels you don't or do you not fight a boss? Super bonus round, Crush's dungeon, Metalhead, or Nasty's loot? Banana. This pertains to the original trilogy, these options. That's right, Nasty's loot is the post kind of, it's like the final world, you have to get 100% basically to access it. There's no boss in it. So you beat Nasty Nork in his own level, get 100%, and come back and do Nasty's loot. Crush's Dungeon is the first boss in 2, Metalhead is a boss in Spyro 1, and Super Bonus Round you fight the Sorceress in Spyro 3 for the second time. Number 9. Spyro appears physically in all these Crash Bandicoot games, but in which one is he playable? Crash Bandicoot on the Run, Crash Twinsanity, Crash Nitro Kart for GBA, or Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled? I feel like I've learned this through stream. Yeah, Nitro Fueled. There you go. Which I should get it, just so I can play as Spyro. Number 10. Who is this character? Sergeant Bird, Scorch, Hunter, or Buzz? That is easy peasy. Yeah, that's my boy right there. That's my boy. My favorite character in Spyro 3. Sergeant Bird the Penguin, baby. God, I love him. I love him so much. He's my best friend. And in the Reunited Trilogy, he has a little ace card in his hat. So good. Oh, sorry, I meant to look at the leaderboard next time. Number 11. Spyro Orange, The Cortex Conspiracy, and Crash Bandicoot Purple, Ripto's Rampage, both of these games were released on which console? Nintendo DS, PlayStation 2, 3, or GBA? Now. It is indeed the GBA. Little orange and purple cartridge. Actually, I don't think the actual cartridge was, but the the stickers on them would have been cool. They're bad, not good games. Leaderboard, right? Let's see. It's me. It's Gnornibus Gnorg, Zach, Carl the Dragon, and Galvanus the Great. Number 12. Which of these Spyro characters is not playable in Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled? Spyro, Hunter, Ripto, or Nasty Nork? I'm between 2. And I think it's Ripto? Yeah. Which is weird, because I feel like Ripto is more like the more famous Spyro villain. Even though he's in the second game, like he returns in other games. Nasty Nork shows up like one more time. But I guess they didn't double up on the villains. All right, 13. Two extra Spyro characters are going to be added to CTR Nitro Fueled, but the support for the game ended before that. Who are they? Bianca and Allura, Ripto and Allura, Ripto and the Sorceress, or Ripto and Bianca? Damn, that was the first one I missed. So adding the other two villains of the original trilogy, interesting. I guess I just thought Bianca was more popular than the Sorceress, so... Too many racing questions. Listen, the Spyro series is only so big. Number 14. Who is this character? Isabelle, Allura, Zoe, or Gabrielle? That's easy peasy. Yeah, Ripto would have made more sense in basically every way than Nasty. Nasty's like, he doesn't even talk to you. Like, he has like 2 scenes in Spyro 1. He's really underutilized. Yep, that's Zoe. Number 15. Oh, jeez. Oh, I probably should have said that one. Which Skylanders game? I totally put Skylanders out of my mind. Like, I didn't even reference it when we were getting started. Not just Spyro, but also with Crash and Nintendo characters. Oh, I got it. Okay. I said Imaginators, and then I saw Swap Force, and I was like, oh, like, because they're, like, swapping universes or something, or, like, swapping characters. I had no idea that there was Crash and Nintendo shit in a Skylanders game. That's crazy. What a mess that franchise seems to be. Is it even still actively being made? I hate how Spyro looks in Skylanders. It's so gross. All right, 15 questions in. We got it's me, Barnabas, Zach, Karizi, Dan Bob. I'm sorry I keep saying it wrong. Kyrezi is how you say it, I think. Who composed the soundtrack of the original Spyro trilogy? Stuart Copeland, Josh Mansell, Koji Kondo, or Yoko Shimomura? Oh, Nintendo characters got added in Swap Force, but they can be playable on Imagineers who got the Crash characters. There you go. Yeah, Stuart Copeland, also the drummer for the band The Police. He did all 3 original ones, and I believe Enter the Dragonfly as well. Great stuff. Number 17. Ooh, I have no idea. What is the name of the Spyro track in CTR Nitro Fueled? Artisan's Course, Spyro Circuit, Dragon Corridors, or Fire Tour? Damn. Spyro Circuit. I was close. I went with Dragon Corridors. It does look to be modeled on the Artisan's homeworld, though. That's like the very beginning area there. It's not Koji Kondo. I'm sorry, did I say Koji Kondo? Is it not Koji Kondo, though? I'm just parroting how I hear other people say it, so... Number 18. New Beginning. Who voiced Sparks the Dragonfly in Legend of Spyro? New Beginning. Bill Farmer, Greg Berger, Keegan-Michael Key, or David Spade? I don't know why I took so long on that. That should have been immediate. Yeah, David Spade. Bill Farmer's Goofy, Greg Berger is Hunter and Ripto, I believe, and Keegan-Michael Key is Toad in the Mario movie. Number 19. Among other things, but that was just the first thing I thought of. Who is this character? George, Bentley, Moneybags, or Blink? Yes, Sparks had a different voice for every game in that sub-series. He is not in the original trilogy, this character. That is a Blink the Mole, only in, I mean, I think he made cameos in other games, but he was, you know, most famously playable in Hero's Tale. There were like underground sections where you played as Blink. It's me. That's right. That is me, regular Pat. All right, number 20. Who developed the Spyro games on Game Boy Advance, Rare Limited, Insomniac Games, Toys for Bob, or Digital Eclipse? I think I can get this through process of elimination.
Yeah.
Insomniac was the original trilogy, and then Toys for Bob did the Reignited, and I don't think Rare ever did a Spyro game, so... yeah, I think I had Spyro 2 Season of Flame. I don't think I had Season of Ice, and I definitely didn't have Attack of the Rhinox. I feel like there's like a DS one too that I never had. Let's take a look at our final stretch here. We have me, Barnabas, Zach, Sober Briney, and Dan Bop. Number 21. In Spyro 2, the Breeze Harbor birds are fighting against the Magma Cone, Zephyr, Robotica Farms, or Fracture Hills. Cool little side plot in Spyro 2. A lot of the levels in Spyro 2 are connected. They're like in pairs. So Breeze Harbor is fighting against Zephyr. Breeze Harbor are the birds, the breeze builders, and they're fighting against the land blubbers, which are native to Zephyr. And when you go to Zephyr, the birds are attacking, so it's a cool little thing there. We did beat Sly One. Yeah, we beat it pretty early. 22. The remake Spyro Reignited trilogy was released in 2018. True or false? I definitely remember this. Trouble with the trolley, eh? The infamous line. Yep. 2018, I could never forget because it was Spyro Reignited came out at the end of 2018, as did Smash Bros. Ultimate, and then Cage 3 came out in January of 2019. It was like the fucking triple, baby. It was so good. I was fucking living back then. All right, 23. This level is from which Spyro game? Ripto's Quest, Year of the Dragon, Dawn of the Dragon, or Enter the Dragonfly? You almost caught me there. I thought it was cool. It was definitely more fast-paced and shorter than the rest of the game, but I thought it was a nice change of pace. Yeah, I saw this. I was like, oh, that's Cloud Spires from Spyro 3, the good game. But it was actually this shitty level from Enter the Dragonfly, the bad game. One of the worst games I've ever played and seen the credits to. Okay, 24. Spyro Shadow Legacy is a party game, a third-person shooter, fighting game, or action RPG. Your face after playing Spyro Shadow Legacy on DS. I have no idea. I'm guessing just from... Yeah. Action RPG made the most sense. Because I've seen the box art and doesn't scream a party game, and I can't imagine a fighting game, nor could I imagine it being a shooter game, so that just seemed to be the most likely. Alright, final question, 25. Which of these dragons is not from the Spyro series? A, B, C, or none of these are from Spyro? I definitely got this. Bum, 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 bum. It is indeed B. That top one, I think that's, is her name Ember or Flame from Hero's Tale? They never do anything with this character. I feel like they were like setting her up to be important in like another game that studio would develop, but they didn't develop it anymore. Red here, his name is Red. He's the villain in Hero's Tale, and then I have no idea what B is from. Yeah, the Red Dragon's name is Red. Yeah, it's just great stuff there. All right, I feel like I won that. Let's see, we got Zach, we got Gnornimus Gnork, and we got me. Double win today. You hate to see the streamer win both of the Blookets, but sometimes you have that. And then we have Bryony in 4th, and Dambop in 5th. You got Galvanus, you got Frosty, you got Kyrizi, and Spyro Blossom, and Carl the Dragon. There's your top 10, folks. Sorry, so sorry. My points don't count. I mean, I'm not going to be, you know, on the leaderboard, on the overall leaderboard, on the spreadsheet. I do have the most points, but I don't say that I'm in first place. It's not fair, because I'm here for every trivia. I have perfect attendance for my own stream, you would hope. So that's just how the cookie crumbles. All right. Oh yeah, and the percentage. I'm gonna say 55%. I think we did really well on this one. Damn. All right. 52 again. I believe that was the last one. There you go. Everyone say thank you to Dendorado for making this one for us. Do we want to do a second one? A second extra? I guess a third one technically. I mean, the organization numbers one will be quick. That'll be 13 questions. So we could do that. That was what got second in the poll. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna end the VOD here, and then we'll do that.